What's going on, guys? Welcome to Steven Copper, the channel that contains all of the reviews of every week comic book, the top-notch comic book reviews. And so here it is time for Secret Wars Battleworld issue number 3 review. So what we are getting from adventuresinprotest.com, and combining all of the reviews, I'm gonna take it. So here we go with by David Brooke. This review is by David Brooke, and this is super cool. So thanks, David. Thanks for the review. So this has been an anthology type series with each issue showcasing 2 or 3 artist writers or artist writer teams coming up with short stories that sort of tie into the main event. The thing is, due to the what if nature of the main event, this has really become the what if series of the summer event. This is the partly because this series shorter stories have no real pull with the main event and serve as Elseworld type stories and nothing much more. That means a very skippable series indeed, unless it's good. So is it good? So this issue showcases 3 stories, all of which look fantastic. The first is focuses on an insane amount of Wolverine characters drawn by Aaron Conley, with the story by Evan Brandon. This is a fantastic looking story with a very basic premise opening on Mojo. So he points out this story we are getting is one of the best, because when you have Wolverine versus Wolverine, who can really win? The twist on the story is that there is one Wolverine who's a Buddhist of sorts and refuses to fight. Ultimately, this story lives and dies by the earth, which I found fantastic in its detail and inventiveness. There is a double page spread that's simply gorgeous and jam-packed with different types of Wolverines to ogle. There isn't much to the story beyond throwing a ton of ideas out for Conley to draw and ogle you must. So yeah, the second story is by Ferrier and drawn by Logan Ferrier. So this one is all about Deadpool 1872 and his desire to ride Devil Dinosaur. The art is good, cartoony and fitting considering the comedic angle, but I didn't find it all that funny. Deadpool is doing his usual silly thing and loving all the pain he inflicts and takes, but how many times do we need to see Deadpool do this before it grows tits, really? So the third story is written by Ryan Ferrier and drawn by the always amazing Paul Pope. Essentially, this is one-off story focused on different versions of Ant-Man. Yeah, so that's the thing. But yeah, they're fighting over who should wear the suit. A very simple plot, really, but running only a single page, it's not like it needs a complex story. Really, the story feels like it was written for Pope to do his thing, and his thing is done very nicely. The art is highly detailed, looks fantastic, and heck, it's just in time for the movie. So is it good or is it bad? You have to say it, and you have to decide it from my opinions and from AiPT's. Is it good? This issue is all about the art. All 3 artists do a bang-up job, particularly the Wolverine and Ant-Man stories, and the quality of the art alone is worth a purchase. So pros and cons, what we get from this issue, I'm gonna give it a 9.6. Yeah, 9.6. Maybe all of you given 7 or 8, but I'm gonna give it 9.6 because you get to enjoy 3 different stories in a single comic book, and all of them are really super cool and enjoyable. So what I get from yeah, that thing. So anyway, all of the art is spectacular, particularly the Ant-Man and Wolverine stories. The Wolverine story is zen and interesting, albeit simple. Con says the Deadpool story has been done and doesn't feel all that important, nor is it very funny. Yeah, but apart from that, the whole issue is enjoyable. And so what are the boys saying? The Fanboys.com, with the mega Marvel event Secret Wars well underway, there have been a few hits and many misses with the tie-in materials that have come out. Some titles try to directly reflect the main story, while others exist mainly on the outskirts of the demise of the Marvel universes. So Secret Wars Battleworld is one of those on the outskirts, dealing with a section of Battleworld ruled by Mojo, a rogue from the X-Men universe, yet he is usually governed from this one. So I picked this up because of the implication of seeing many different versions of Wolverine in a single issue. So hope you guys have enjoyed this. This is a good read, so you should buy this comic book and enjoy the whole lot of stories, a couple of stories in this book. So yeah, have a great day and adios.